Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my second episode of Wildstar here. This episode I'm going to be bringing you a look at the PvP portion of the game. So we're going to go ahead and queue up into our PvP battleground here, if I can remember the button to do so. There we go. And you'll see that this is your group finder. You can use it to find rated battlegrounds and arenas, which you cannot do at this level, dungeons, adventures, war plots, and the practice grounds and practice arenas. Now, the practice ground is really the only thing that's opened up at this point, and you have one that you can choose from. One of the interesting things that I saw with this is you can opt in to queue with people from your realm only, which will increase your queue time, of course, but you kind of get that sense of realm pride if you do that. Show that you're the best on your realm. I'm assuming that could be used in the future. Or you can just elect to join in with all of them. So we're going to join in on the fight here, and we're going to take, saying about a minute and a half. I have actually not reached that actual estimated wait time as of yet, so it'll be a little bit quicker than that. While we're doing so, we're going to take a closer look at some of our skills and what we're going to be using here. I have my quick draw, which is my basic normal attack, my charge shot, which hits like a truck, my blink / stun, my wild barrage, which is an AoE more or less, and my flash freeze here is a root. I also have my rune of protection, which puts a 1000 absorb bubble on myself and 4 other allies. So that's what we're going to be using going into this, and we're going to see how it works out. If you watch my previous video, you will see that I stated that I'm much more impressed with the PvP portion of this game thus far, more so than I am with the questing and leveling. I may be able to bring you a look at a dungeon if I can get to that point before the beta shuts off at midnight tonight, which is not very long away. So I will attempt to bring that to you if I can bring myself to actually play until level 15 and unlock those dungeons. But from what I have understood, from what I've read from other players, they have stated that the dungeons are really the selling point of this game. I really want to take a look at those for myself and see how that goes. Alright, so we should be queuing any minute now, hopefully. And there we go, match is found. Alright, so this Wataliki Temple Battleground is your run-of-the-mill capture the flag, in which you have to get 5 masks before your opponents to win the game. The trick of this is you can actually go into their base and steal the flags that they have already acquired. So we'll take a look here what we got. A couple of other dudes here waiting. Looks like I got a healer here. There's an engineer there with his robots ready to fight for us. And myself, the little spell slinger back here, gonna try to stay hidden as well as I can and shoot back. Now these little guys, I believe the Chua, I'm pretty sure, the Chua is what they're called. They are actually exclusive to the Dominion side. The Exiles get something else on that side. They're actually genderless. Well, unless they're just all male. So you get this little guy here. You can get to make him into whatever you want. There was quite a few customization options. I might actually make a video of that just to show you. There's pretty in depth. Like, it was pretty impressive. I've seen a lot of people say that they just don't really care for the character models themselves that much, but that's subjective. I mean, that I can't really say yeah or nay. I like my little Raxel here, so let the match start. We're gonna run up in here with Mr. Groundbreaker Nishin, and we got a few people to meet our opposition. Alright, so you see, obviously they have the tells as well. You can stay out of. I'm gonna shoot him with the charge blast there, throw some shields up for us, and we're gonna go to town on this guy. I apologize if you can hear my keyboard in the background. I play kind of frantically. Alright, so I just got a speed buff when I fell off the side there. We got a huge match going down here, dropping my frame rate pretty low even. I'm going to open up with my AoE ability on there, jump in there and throw a stun out. Try to help the group out a little bit. They've probably got heals flying galore out here right now. Just keep blasting on this one. He should go down. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, took one down. Gonna throw another shield up to help my allies out. Charge up a good old shot, and I choose you, Pikachu. Alright, took him down to 500. Be able to drop him. Does he have a healer behind him? Can he go down? There we go. Got us another guy. There's one of the flags here, the Moody Mask that we're trying to capture. You can see everyone is going for the same mask. It looks like we're going to be able to get this one. They're trying to hold us off of it, but I don't think they're going to be successful in that. They're throwing a couple of dots out there, stopping our retrieval of the flag.
The Dominion has picked up a Moody Mask.
It's kind of chaotic. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Double kill.
But it's not. I don't see myself dying to a lot of this stuff going on. We just completely obliterated all the opposition they had for that particular flag. Throw a couple more shots off of this guy here. Oh, and he disappeared. There goes the stalker. Well, we're not going to worry about him. We're going to help our buddy out here that has a flag, chase him down a little bit, try to keep some of these guys off him so we can get a cap for us. I'm going to root them in place real quick. We're going to spell surge it up. I'm going to charge this up even faster. Poof, and I missed it. I missed it entirely. That was a terrible shot. Alright, well, we'll run up here and lay down some covering fire. I love that AoE. It hits quite a bit. Now, there's heals going out galore around here. It's difficult to tell who is what, I'm afraid. I can't tell which one's healing them, which one's not. So it's difficult to figure out who exactly I should be targeting. Now, one-on-one here, I do alright against people. He's got a shield up there. I'm going to dodge out of the way of that tail. I've got 2v1 on me right now. But I'm not really losing that much health, and I may have a healer behind me. That may be why. It's kind of difficult for me to really pay attention. There's so much going on the screen at once. So I'm going to sprint up and chase this guy down. See if I can get a charge shot on him. And he's going to go down anyways. Alright. So we're going to grab a little speed boost here again. See if we can do some real damage. The charge shot, while very powerful, cannot be done while moving. If you up the way, every time you level you get a tier point, and you can put that into your abilities, making them more powerful. Once you hit the tier 4, put 4 points into it, it has an extra effect, as well as tier 8. The tier 8 ability for charge shot is to be able to do it while moving. Now, that for me would be crucial. That's definitely the one I would take, because being able to do that heavy hitting ability while moving it would be so much better than having to sit there and try to aim it. It's very easy to get out of if they can see it. Alright, so the enemy side here has 2 flags so far. We have 1.
The Dominion have picked up a Moody Mask.
Just grabbed another one. We're going to bring it in here. These guys are actually in our base attempting to steal one of the masks we already have, so we're going to clear them out real quick. Blast. I'm tethered to something there. Let's get that thing off me. I don't like that. Okay. Let's see if we can take out that stalker. And we got him. Alright.
Triple kill.
And we got a triple kill there in the background. Did we capture one? Yes, we did. Good job. Good work, team. Got 2 more people attempting to come back up in here. Let's give them 1 for 1. Oh, the stun. Now, this is a problem I have noticed. I rebound my Q and E keys because those are the keys that I use for a lot. I just prefer them. The problem is when I did that, when you get stunned, you can hold down one of the buttons that it prompts on your screen and you can break that stun faster. Since I rebound those, I don't get that option if it's a Q or an E. I don't know, maybe if there's a option in the keybinds to fix that, but it's a serious problem for me because I have to use Q and E when I play hotkey-based MMOs. It's just my go-to buttons. So we're gonna throw some serious fire on these guys here. Throw some shields up for our allies and freeze them in place. Get a stun on them. There we go. Stunned out quite a few there. Get a full charge shot on them. Hit 3 of them with that. It's very frantic. It's very fast-paced. There's a lot of flashing nonsense going on the ground. See on the S there, I can hold it and break it faster. Even so much that it's difficult to figure out what is going on, who is doing what, who is launching heals, who you should be targeting. It just seems to me more to be less strategy involved and more just a free-for-all. I'm hoping maybe later on, I'm going down here. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe later on they will be add-ons developed that will enable you to target the healers on your UI better. But the problem with this game is there really is no actual defined healer class, so that would be very difficult to do. Because myself here, I have the support ability that puts shields up on myself and allies, but I could have 3 heals and 3 damage moves. So really it's you go, you shoot, and hopefully they die before you do. It's very difficult to strategize in terms of targeting specific individuals to stop the flow of healing. And he deflected it too. Man, that would have been a nice charge shot. Sorry about that, guys. I had a very strange technical issue just occur to me. I don't know if it was due to Wildstar or my recording software or what happened, but it was a very loud, high-pitched noise blaring in my headphones, and that was pretty brutal. So we're going to jump right back into it here, help our guy out who's trying to get our mask in here, secure it, see if we can throw some assists out. Gonna try to root him out, get some stuns out, get this capture on for us. That'll make us 3 up. So take out the stalker there. There we go. Take out that one. There we go. All right. So we got the lead here. Well, 1 mask lead. Run right back out here and get back into it. Looks like we got a whole battalion of guys coming towards us right now, though. Yeah, I can't be having that. So I'm going to try to stay back and just do a little bit of damage here and there while attempting to stay out of these red beams of death flying everywhere. Oh man, stuff's getting crazy. I don't know if I can...
Double kill.
Well, I survived it by running away, but barely. Alright, let's get a good shot in the middle of that. Ugh.
A moody.
Well, it looks like we had another technical malfunction while trying to capture footage for this. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I just wanted to kind of give my final thoughts on the PvP as a whole. I think if they add a way to kind of... Well, see, that wouldn't really work either. It seems like it's really clustered right now. I don't know. They really won't have time to refine anymore since it's coming out on June 3rd. I said June 6th in a previous video. I had an annotation on that, but it is being launched on June 3rd. And the problem, I had fun with it, but it was very directionless. It seemed like a complete free-for-all, and you just shot whatever moved. I'm not sure how long that would feel good, if that would really keep people's attention, which I'm sure it does, because I mean Call of Duty has been doing it for years now. But aside that, maybe because it's low level, and once you get into the higher ranks of PvP and you start getting the PvP gear, maybe at that point you'll feel more powerful. You'll be able to take people out without people just running around and randomly healing each other. I'm not really sure. Again, I apologize for not being able to bring you the in-game footage for that. I can tell you that the battle screen that shows everyone's statistics, that has not been working, at least for me, through the entire beta, so you wouldn't have been able to see that anyways. But I do thank you guys for watching my first impressions on Wildstar's PvP, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.